Okay, this week has a bonus video because I want to tell you about a very strange collection I have. I collect AFOs. What is the first AFO I got? AFO stands for ankle foot orthosis. My AFOs are to help me with my foot drop. What I can do is I can bend my foot down. That's no problem. I can flex that way. But I have trouble doing this. So that means that dorsiflexion is hard, but plantar flexion's okay. So when I play piano, for instance, I can pedal better when I'm not wearing an AFO. These are made for me by my very favorite orthotist. He's actually the only one I know, but he's amazing. His name is Andrew. He works at Snyder Orthotic Design. The healthcare program in my province 100% covers the cost of my AFOs. So that's amazing, and they help me so much. This was made for me by Andrew, the wonderful orthotist. He made a cast of my leg, that whole plaster, gunky, yucky stuff. And magic happened, and I came back, and then today I have an orthotic. First I used an AFO that was just something that's strapped around my ankle, and it had hooks that I would put in the little slots for my shoelaces, and the strongest elastic I've ever met. And it would do a pretty good job of helping me lift my foot. But there came a point where it just wasn't doing enough. So then I had to get a bigger deal one. And it kind of was sobering for me because Andrew explained it's going to be one of these very visible things. So I'm like, oh dear, I'm going to be out there. He asked me what color would I like, and I was like, maybe if it would blend into my skin tone, that'd be great. So do you think this matches my skin tone? Yeah, I don't think so. I call this poor version of white people's skin tone. I'm trying to be less conspicuous, and I think I was more conspicuous. After more than 2 years of wearing that one, I went back to him and he said, you know what? You actually qualify for a replacement. But he said that made me really happy was that he could tell that I was wearing it because it was wearing out. And that means I was moving, and that means I was getting exercise, and that made me happy. Next one, I'm like, let's just have some fun. So this one is called Ice Age. This is essentially the same in design as the first one. Fun. Okay, then there came a time I said to Andrew, is there a way I could have one that I can wear in the house? Because I walk in the house with this one, you'd wipe out. Like I'd wipe out for sure. So, and he said, yes, we have something called a nighttime AFO. And this is my nighttime AFO, and I love it. So I had a piano student totally obsessed with cats, big or small, she loves them all. And she said, no, it's not zebra, it's white tiger. So it's zebra or it's white tiger. What this one offers me the chance to do is not have to wear shoes in the house. And I love that. This is my first nighttime AFO. It was around this time that I qualified for another daytime AFO. This one, and I'm gonna call it tuxedo because this is for my evening wear. This one has something fancy. It's got this thing here called a plantar flexion stop. Maybe what that does is it prevents me from doing the thing that I'm really good at, which is pushing my toes down, which further helps me to raise my foot. That's tuxedo, and then around that time I qualified for another daytime AFO, and I was really getting into giraffes, and I got a really wonderful giraffe. I wear it at home all the time, and it also has the plantar flexion stop. I still have to be careful when I wear these, and I can't just be lazy, be like, oh, it's gonna do all the work for me. It does not walk for me. I have to walk. I still have to remember to make an effort to lift my foot. I describe my foot drop because my foot doesn't believe in itself. But if I'm walking along, it tends to catch on things and skip like that because I'm forgetting to lift it all the way up. Frankly, my foot just doesn't have the energy always to do that. So it puts on special reinforcement things on the toes of the indoor guys. These are my AFOs. I'm very attached to them, like kind of literally like. In fact, let's just not talk about that. Okay. Husband! Settle down. He's shoes and socks and shoes and socks and shoes and sweaty feet. So, I doesn't like that.